What up, what up, what up? Young vet, back at it with another update. Man, last time I checked in with y'all, I had to get towed out because I had made a mistake. One of the main things you never do in trucking, I trusted the GPS, and it most definitely led me astray. So, it got worse. That wasn't even the worst part because I wasn't stuck badly. It was a fairly quick pull out. The worst part was when I got out, I Googled mapped the location I was supposed to go to, and that location gave me two different buildings, two different locations, basically one on each end of that street. So I went to the one that Google Maps gave me, since though, and it was closer, since the one that my truck installed GPS gave me led me to a dead end street going to a military base. So I get there, I go to check in, and the guy asked me for my load number. So I told him the load number, and he looks at me real confused, and immediately I think, okay, that's not good. Please give me some good news. So he tells me some bad news. That load number is for the other building, the one that the GPS led me the wrong way to, and the one that I needed to be in. So he tells me also they close at 4:30. It's about 5 now. All because I had to get towed out, which took over an hour. Had I not had to get towed out, I would have been on time. But that wasn't even the other problem. The main problem was, come to find out, somebody dropped the ball on scheduling that load or whatever be the case. Schedule changed. I don't know what happened, but either way, it wasn't due for pickup until 4 or 5 days later. So I had to wait for dispatch to get me reloaded and give me a new pre-plane, which they did. It didn't take too long. However, the problem ended up being that Dad led off a chain of events that led to me missing my home time date. I still went home. I was supposed to be home Friday, but I ended up getting stuck on recaps, and I didn't get to get home until Sunday morning, like 5 a.m. So I'm just not getting back out here yesterday afternoon. But I'm already up and rolling. They have me a pre-plan waiting for when I got in the truck. Dropped that this morning in South Carolina. Left South Carolina with a load, and I'm already headed to Florida. They have me another pre-plan right behind it before I even got it dropped off. So it's all good. I'm gonna have to try and keep tabs on my home time a little better, and also keep track of my hours better. I let my 70 slip on myself, and that's my fault. I should have kept track of it, because had I realized I was going on recaps, they probably wouldn't have stuck me with a pre-plan, because they don't watch that stuff too hard. They'll watch it, but they don't watch it really hard. Once you accept that pre-plan, they're assuming that you're good to deliver that pre-plan. So I'm gonna have to keep a heads up on my own stuff from now on and make sure I don't make that mistake again. But other than that, everything's been smooth. Truck is still holding up. I haven't had no serious issues with my truck since I got it. I had a couple of bad brakes. I had a nail in a tire, and I had a small air leak. But other than that, it's been running fine. So it gave me a good truck, I guess. It looks like it. But now I'm getting to the point to where, okay, I'm back in the seat. I'm shaking the rust. Now this is getting kind of boring. I gotta keep this interesting. So what's the next move? So I'm looking at two options, which would be either be a trainer. Well, actually, it's three options: be a trainer, lease purchase operator, or both. Which, if I can do both, I'm considering doing both. The way their training is structured here, I'd like to do it here and give it a shot, because I don't have to do team driving, which is very stressful. It can be scary sometimes and nerve-wracking. So here, since you don't have to do team driving, it might be a little more easier on my nerves. Just have to see what happens. I'm really interested in doing the lease program. I've been looking forward to it for a few months, and I've been interested in lease programs for the past few years. I've just been waiting for one that I think that was doable. I'm not worried about making tons of money. Obviously, everybody wants to make good money, but I'm not worried about making enough money to buy this truck and start a fleet. That's not my end goal. My end goal has nothing to do with trucking, but I'd like for trucking to be my stepping stone to my end goal. So if I can get with a good program, and hopefully USA's is a good program and does well for me, I'll ride it out to the end, and I'll make sure you guys stay updated every bit of the way. I ain't gonna leave out none of the good or the bad. You'll know every little thing that happens. I promise. But other than that, just got done, parked for the night. About 7 hours out from where I gotta be in Florida. So get in here, cleaned up, get something to eat, and chill out for the night. Everybody out there on the highway, hope you all stay safe. Hope you look out for all these dangers, these construction zones. It's getting terrible out here. It's getting worse, especially in Texas, Carolinas, places of that such. Be careful in this rain. We've been having a lot of rain lately. I think there's another hurricane coming through. So kind of plan out if you can and try to avoid that stuff if you can. If not, just take it easy. No load's worth your life or anybody else's. It isn't, because in the end, it's going to cost you more than whatever you make per mile. I promise you that. Most importantly, stay true to yourself, because without that, you're just another person. So I'm out. Deuces, Young Vet out.